Hey, shalom. Shalom Pereira, Harrison, Thea, Tet, Jeff. Yeah, that's weird. Carol, shalom. Brenda, Felix, Vicky, Michael. All right, so glad to have you guys all here. Wonder if I should just disappear for a moment while we wait for a minion. Hmm. How's the sound today? There's a National Pig Day in the States, Harrison is saying. No, I'm not sure, Jeff. I'm not sure. Maybe, maybe not. We've definitely been oppressed here before. So I have feelings like you do, you know. Although we're being a little bit more sneaky now when we discuss certain topics, so sure. Hey, shalom, Trisha. Ted says the audio is okay, great. Yeah, I don't know if you guys caught it. We're back on our nice microphone, Baruch Hashem. I was able to locate an archaeologist who had two of these cables from ancient Sumeria, the USB mini cable, and wait, what am I saying? Yeah, Sumer, that's right. And I bought two, so we have a backup. So hopefully we can keep it on the nice microphone. Oh yeah, Ted says that's the word for the day today, right? The pig is on the. Yeah, the word for the day was tameh today, right? Unclean. Yeah, I showed some dirty hands, and I showed a pig and a little like cartoon crab. Oh, I should have done Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. What was I thinking? That would have been way better. So, I love SpongeBob because it's got there's humor for adults in there too, and they hide it so well. Kind of like the old Looney Tunes used to do. I know Trisha likes the Looney Tunes old style humor. So I enjoy being able to, watch and kids are laughing and stuff and it's funny to me too. But like the jokes are at different parts, right? What's funny to the adults is not funny for kids. So good clean SpongeBob. All right. Yeah. Okay, good. Well, all right. We're up to 16 concurrents right now, so I guess I'll go ahead and roll. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's no Hallmark cards for it, Harrison saying. Oh yeah, Peppa Pig, Peppa Pig. Not too bad. Hold on just a sec, I gotta deal with something real quickly. All right, and I'm back. All right. The void's kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe it's better just to have the void behind me here than, like nature scenes or the cosmos or something. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. אבינו מלכנו כן יהי רצון, כי אנחנו יכולים ללמוד טוב הלילה הזאת בעיניך. תשלחנה את רוחך עלינו. אנחנו רוצים ללמוד את תורתך בשלום. All right, just asking for his spirit to be with us as we study. We want to study his Torah properly. And tonight we are in the Torah. Hey, shalom, Dr. Vera. Shalom, Thea. Shalom, Carol. Hope I didn't miss anybody. Okay. Oh, not that one. Did I go too far? Oh, I think I went too far. I went too far is what happened. There we are. Oh, yeah, and I need to change this one here. There's our colors. So these are our notes from last time because we are still on the same page. In case you're wondering, like, what's with the notes now? What's with all that colorful stuff? So I have been, oh my, I didn't bring my stylus down. How did that happen? Could somebody upstairs bring me a stylus? So my stylus, it should be on my couch. It must have fallen off the top there on the couch. We can go ahead and get started though, but let me just send out the actual Telegram request to make sure. Okay. Yeah, quite a clicky typewriter, so I bet you guys heard all that. But you can't tell what I'm typing. I don't think the different keys sound differently. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. And maybe I just won't highlight until my highlighter shows up. Okay. Here we are. So we are in Exodus chapter 27, verse 12 tonight. Yeah, I have confirmation from upstairs. Stylus will come. All right. Verse Yod Aleph, so you see it over here, right? That's 10 and 1, so that's 11. Here we go. V'chen lifahat tzafon ba'orech kelayim orech. Toda. Yay, the stylus has arrived just in time. All right, so v'chen. Now, such, right? So we've got our and such. Chen, don't confuse chen, or sometimes it's ken, with, oh, is it verse 12? Maybe I put up the wrong thing in the notes because look, 11 isn't annotated, so I think maybe we didn't get to 11. Did we get to 11 last time, guys? There's no notes here. That's what was making me think. That's what was making me think maybe we were on 11. You're right, I put 12 up in the notes. No worries, Gary, we're just rolling. Well, I'll start translating 11. You guys let me know if someone can confirm. If we did 11 already last time, I just don't see any marks on it, so I thought, maybe we're good to go with it. Got my fancy schmancy device here. There we go. It wasn't showing the right thing, but now we're good. Boom. And boom, I want to. Oh, I can't erase that because that's from last time. So we're on 11, right, Pat? We're on 11? Yeah, it looks like I put the wrong notes up here. Maybe I didn't adjust the last one. Okay, so we'll continue with 11. So, Vechen, you want to be careful with this one to make sure, don't confuse it if you studied any modern Hebrew, any Israeli Hebrew. In modern Hebrew, ken or chen means yes, okay? But it does not mean yes in the Bible. It's more like so or thus, or sometimes adverbial thusly, right? Like that. Did I maybe just read through 11 quickly last time or something? Oh, well, we're going to do it 11 because I don't see any notes. The can and such, lifat, le is belonging to. One of our inseparable prepositions you guys have grown so fond of. So literally that's like to, T-O, belonging to. And then pa'at, well, that's pe'ah. Pe'ah. Pe, aleph, hey. Pe'ah, which can mean a corner or a side. And then it changed to a tav because it was saying of. So that's indicating the construct form for this word, the tav. So this is a construct. All right. So belonging to the pe'ah, the side, of, or the corner of, the Safon, north. And maybe I'll move over here. Let's. There, now I can point at it. Of Safon, of the north. Yeah, I know the note says 9 to 11, Tet, but sometimes I have to adjust those. Check the description. It's already been indexed. One of my volunteers has indexed it already. So check to see, please, if the index has verse 11 in the description, okay? Check if there's a verse 11 in the description, then we'll know for sure. Okay. Ba'orech. So bait, another inseparable preposition. Shalom, Kenneth. By the orech. Orech is length of Kelaim. So we have another construct. There we go. Too much fun with the colors. I love these bright colors. Hey, Shalom, Annie. If you missed it last time, we have access to colors that PowerPoint knows not of. I have colors you know not of. So, like if you're someone who's used to PowerPoint doing presentations, and you use a stylus or the arrow to do colors, and you click on your color palette, you're not finding this color, and you're not finding that one. I've got them with my special device and that hot pink over there. and a funky script, a script of magic. So. That says at 48 minutes, I talked about verse 11. I translated verse 11. Ah. Okay. Then you got a little bit of review. Then maybe just for the sake of consistency, yeah, bright colors, I love them, neons. I'll just go ahead, I won't mark up everything, but I'll just finish translating. So kila'im, these are like curtain strips, mea, 100 orach in length. Ve'amudai, and his pedestals, or, pardon me, his pillars or posts, asrim, 20. Ve'adnehem, and their pedestals or their sockets, some translate, asrim, 20. Nechoshet of copper. Vave ha'amudim, and the hooks or the pegs, the valves of the posts or the pillars, v'chashukehem, and their chashukim. Chashukim are fasteners, like connectors, of kasef, which is just the way to say kesef. Okay, so I was right on the title of tonight's, but then I saw there was no annotations. I thought, well, that's weird. So it won't happen to us next time because we'll already have annotations. Maybe I rushed through it last time like I did just now too. That could be what happened. All right, now we truly are on verse 12. Okay. Yeah, it won't let me erase that from last time. All right. Sorry, something bothered me there. Something got on my tablet somehow. All right, should be okay now. Boy, so unprofessional. We're getting there, huh? We're getting there. Yeah, review's always good, right? Okay. Actually, for sure, with the immersion stuff, I really recommend you guys watch these a couple times too, if you find it helpful. All right, so here's our yod bait. Yod bait, so that's verse 12. And let me get over there. There. And you'll notice it starts right here, because that's the sof pasuk, right? So you got 12, la 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 la, sof pasuk, verse starts here. Okay, so Ve'rechov, pardon me, Rochav, it's hard, I'm looking here, but it's not really up there for me. Ve'rochav hechatzer livat yam. Okay, so we have a construct chain. The rochav of hechatzer. Sounds like a weird title for a book. The rochav of hechatzer. The legend of the rochav of hechatzer. And of course, we have our definite article here. Yay. Why are you green? I selected red. That's kind of weird. Okay. So that means it's definite, right? So we have a definite. So then the whole chain is definite, right? Okay. So we have to say the. And the width of the courtyard, the chatzer, belonging to the payat. So this is our construct marker. Whenever the hey becomes a tav, just like it did there up above, you see the arrow I'm drawing? So to here, the hey became a tav. So it's the payah, the corner or the edge of the yam, the sea. Or we could say of the west, right? The Mediterranean is yam, right? Sea. And so that's west from the perspective of Israel. Okay. Kela'im, curtain strips. How many curtain strips? Chamishim. So chamesh is 5. Chamishim, whenever you put the im on it to make it plural, that's 50. Yeah, we just reviewed one accidentally, so you did fine. Amma. Amma is a forearm length, right? Which was standardized. And can I erase these two funky things here? They look new. Yay, they are new. How did I do that? Okay. Amudehem. So hem being an inseparable preposition. It's a bit delayed tonight. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. So hem meaning there. Okay. Amudim, well, that would be amud, and then there'd be a mem here, im, making it plural, right? There'd be amudim, but we get rid of that mem to make it say of. So amudei, pillars of them, or posts of them. They're posts. Okay. Here we go. All right. Asara, that's 10. Ve and adne hem. So we have another thing happening here with the suffix hem. There we go. So again, there. In this case, the word is an Eden, or Adanim. An Eden is the base part. What's that called? Like a pedestal, or some say socket, right? But I think pedestal is more appropriate. And of course, we have our vav. So sing and vowels all over the place. And okay. Another one coming up. Might as well mark it now. Okay. And their pedestals, asara, 10. My paper's crooked? Yeah. You know, taking a picture with a document camera to make it all lined up isn't as easy as you might think. Yeah, but at least it's clear. It looks like the Star Wars text going like that. Oh, my lights fell down. You stay up here. There. And counter that artifact. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make myself smaller again. Verochav and width. Verochav hechatzer lefat Kedemah. Oops, mecha. I think I started to Kedemah mizracha chamishim amaha. Yeah, too low. Okay, verochav hechatzer. Another construct. With another definite article. So because we got the there, we got the for the whole thing. And the width of the courtyard lifat, so belonging to the peah of Kedemah. And here the tav is also showing us it's the construct form, right? So that's our of, right? Of. Okay. So to the side or the corner of the Kedemah. Kedemah can mean east or can mean forward, like which was the way that the Mishkan would face, right? Facing to the east. And what's interesting is, in modern Hebrew, a Kedemah is a forward, like in front of a book. Yeah. Kedim can also mean in front of you. Well, I think, oh yeah, we get that in the Bible too. Yeah. Great. Brendan says, I'm happy to have clear picture and pretty annotations. Me too, in the bright popping colors. Soon I'll be adding sound effects. You'll see. I'm gonna have them ready at the push of a button. We'll see. For you auditory learners, so we'll have a certain sound for construct, certain sound for an ending when we're talking about ending. There's a few of you out there. There's a few of you who learn more auditorily. And for the kinetic learners, you guys just maybe run in place or something while we're move yourself around while we're doing stuff. All right. Mizracha. Now this is interesting. Mizracha is a nice word. The root is Zion, Resh, Chet. Zarach is like to shine, right? There's a beautiful rare word in the Psalms, Zaycha, which can mean the dawn or just sunlight, right? And this is related to that. So Mizracha, it's from the direction of the shining light of the sun, right? Meaning in the first that you see, so from the east. So Mizracha has the indication of towards the east. So it's kind of so Kedemah Mizracha is kind of saying eastward, east. And there's some difference in opinions on this among the commentators. Ibn Ezra says that it means the extreme most east part, right? So I like him, so we'll go with him. Ibn Ezra is really great. Like he's kind of like, I don't know, when when you read Ibn Ezra, I feel like I know him. I feel kind of like he's a crotchety old dude, like, like the kind that might shout at some kids to get off his lawn. Get off my lawn and study your Hebrew. you know, he had this idea that like European Jews didn't know Hebrew, and so he felt like Hashem had sent him there. Although really part of the reason that he went is he had to flee persecution from the religion of Shalom. But yeah, but he went up into Europe and definitely was a blessing for the European Jewry to have him around. And he actually personally knew Saadyah Gaon. When you've probably heard this name, even if you don't know who he is. He was a Judeo-Arabic speaking rabbi in Arabia who translated the Torah into Judeo-Arabic, right? So this was the language that Jews in that region spoke. So it's kind of like mostly Arabic, but written with Hebrew letters and has some Hebrew words in it and stuff like that. And he also wrote something that I hope to someday be able to read in the Judeo-Arabic. It's on my bucket list. We'll see. It's his tafsir of the Torah, or it's his commentary on the Torah. So anyway, and so very famous, and they called him Saadyah Gaon. Gaon means genius. So to kind of give you an idea, the title that others gave to him. Yeah, and Ibn Ezra knew him, and he'd say Saadyah says this in his commentary. Saadyah says this, and sometimes he's like Saadyah says this, but he's ignoring the pre-tonic comments, or something like that. He'll bring in some Hebrew grammar and stuff. Right, it says like the Arabic version of Yiddish. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Right. We can access his tafsir on Sephariah, but it's just in Judeo-Arabic, so it's like so you can read it, right? But it's not Hebrew. It's very hard to understand. And Arabic is, people think the languages are close, but really, I'll get right back in the text. Just a second. I tried years ago. I bought an Arabic Quran maybe 20 years ago. And I guess that's the Quran. If it's not Arabic, it's not Quran, right? It's interpretation of the Quran, they call it. And I thought, let's just see, maybe it's close to classical Hebrew. And it felt like maybe 1/3 of it you could kind of figure out, maybe like a third. But so it's much wider gulf than there is, say, between Jewish Aramaic and Hebrew, right? Something like that. Those are much closer, but okay, anyway, so sorry, got off track there. So going with Ibn Ezra's Kedemah Mizracha, the extreme eastern side. Chamishim Amma. 50 Amma, 50 forearm lengths. Okay. Oh, right. It says, speaking of kinesthetic learners, my kids came home from school the other day and told me their actions for various French words. I'm like, there are actions now? We had to learn by rote. Ah, nice. Wow, they must have a nice school employing all these different learning techniques. By the way, if some of you are struggling with vocabulary, let me give you a tip. One thing that I kind of found accidentally helped me when I was trying to memorize a bunch of Hebrew verses and stuff, I found that I would go to the gym and there was an elliptical cross trainer I used to like to run on. They're easier on your knees than a treadmill. And I would put down the stuff I want to memorize like there in front of me, right? And be doing it while exercising, right? And I found that, man, I remember a lot of stuff. So some people, that might help you. And I read some study that there's some kind of learning that if you try to memorize things before you do an exercise, you'll remember. And then there's somewhere afterwards, if you try to do the learning after the exercise. So you might as well start before and then run and do it also and then do it afterwards, just to see what works. So some people are I think you'll be positively surprised. Like, oh my gosh, I memorized so many verses or whatever. So, or whatever, or vocabulary, whatever it is you want to do. So, yeah. Hey, Frank in Thailand says multi-sensory learning environment. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. VR's a way to do it too. If you like to paint in VR, that could help. All right. Verse Yod. Oh, we're not there. Yeah, Yod Dalet, 14. Right. Can I reach? Ah, the void. It's kind of scary in there. No, no! I'm sorry I had to do that at least once. Okay. The special effects are amazing. Say what you will about our channel, about our special effects. The Esre Ama. So N5, Esre 10, so that means 15, 5, 10, 15 Ama, forearm lengths. Okay, we need to turn this off. Boom. Haha. Access. Kelaim. Curtain strips. La Katef. Literally for the shoulder, which is like an elevated side. Okay. And let me. So here's our 4. Not pink. Yantar. I have it labeled on my device Yantar. Yantar значит amber. That's amber in Russian. Wa. And then our definite article left behind his footprint. The ah and the dagesh, that's from ha. Ha got kicked out. Lamed moved in. For the katef, for the shoulder. Actually, technically, this is shechem. And katef is like, so shechem is a shoulder, right? And katef is also the shoulder, but it also includes the shoulder blade, that whole part. So this is an elevated side, okay? But we'll just say for the side. Arrives at something at your head. Flashcards are great too. Yeah, whatever works. I wonder if I have any of my. Hold on, I see something here. It might be an old notebook. Let's see, or it might be unused. Oh, unused. Okay. Well, I like something like this too. If you're a visual learner, oh, it's kind of green, so it's. Look at that. If I turn it just right, you can see through me. So, all right, we'll do kind of. You can't really tell, but it's. Anyway, the inside has black paper. This is like a photo. What do they call it? When you like a scrapbook for scrapbookers, right? So it's got nice black paper, right? You can kind of see if I do it at the angle. Yeah, it's nice black paper there. And then what you can do, you can get yourself like a silver pen or a white pen, hot pink, teal, like this. Get some nice bright colors, and you write your words like that, and just kind of sear it in your mind. You know, Tame, unclean. Maybe you make some special effects of stuff exploding, whatever. It's worth it, even if it takes you 5 minutes for a word. If you can get that written on your mind, right? I had my spelling bee coach in 5th grade. She, which is ironic, if you know my my problem with spelling now in English, but she used to tell me like to write the words in the air like you're writing it in your mind, right? Yeah. So there's anything that works for you. You have to hack your own mind. Find what works for you and do that. And it could be a combination of things. And once you find it and you own those words, you're that much closer to being able to read the Torah fluently without thinking about anything, just reading and enjoying. Yeah? Yeah, the invisible book. Sean says I do the same thing, memorization in the moment because I want to know the ins and outs. Moreover, I'm an artist, so I have a huge imagination. Oh, there you go. Good, good, good. Ah. Not laughing at your comment, laughing at the people enjoying the disappearing thing. Harrison says perhaps making that sound while studying vocab would be good as well. Oh, yeah. Sound effects help. And when solving math problems, sound effects help as well, too. It's like, okay. Amudehem. Back with our friend Amudehem. Amudehem. So that's Amudim. We drop the mem, Amudeh. So that's pillars of or posts of hem. So we have our hem again. Them. Them there. They're pillars, they're posts. Shalosha, that's 3. The and adnehem. Let's label that and, shall we? Kind of with a dark green. Adnehem, the edens of hem. Eden is a socket or a pedestal. So, and they're pedestals. Shelosha, 3. Okay. By the way, we are drinking tonight English Tea Shop, Earl Grey. I think even Ryvith will approve. This one counts as actual English tea, right? Earl Grey. I mean, it's because that's what Captain Picard drinks. Although I might be up tonight after drinking this. Okay. Good. Any comments or questions? Is there anything you guys have been struggling with that you need a little bit of help on? Ah, yes. All capitals. Ryvith is yelling at me now. Yes, for the English tea. Because I'm always drinking these things from English tea shop, but it's then like, some spicy thing or ginger or whatever. By the way, I've got 3 words of the day for you guys this week, so all new ones. I'm going to space them out. In case you're wondering why they're not as frequent as they were before, is I found that if I release them every day, they don't get watched so much. But if I space them out a little bit, I think people spend more time to actually learn it, right? So I got 3 of those. I might add a weaponizing as well. We'll see. Yes, hot, exactly. Oh, right. Frank ordered it properly from the replicator. Earl Grey. Hot. I can't do his accent. I end up sounding like Sean Connery or something. Earl Grey, hot. I'm still waiting to be impressed. Harrison says, in my college and studies were writing, reading, hearing, seeing, and speaking, and review at least 5 times before every test. Aced all but 1. Baruch Hashem. It's a good method. Yeah. Well, I've read that also with what you're saying that the more senses that you can employ when you're learning your Hebrew vocabulary, or any kind of language stuff, the better chance you have of remembering that, right? Too much of a good thing. Yeah. It's kind of that we reviewed verse 11 because we've already gotten to the bottom of the page. I don't think I scanned it anymore. I didn't think we would make it this far so quickly. You guys are doing great. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, let me see if I have any other slides real quick. Hold on, No, I think this is it. This is for this guy. Let's see. Yeah. Yep. So now's the time to ask a question if you do. Otherwise, I'm going to let you go at 40 minutes tonight. Wow, out in 40 minutes. It's amazing. Maybe let's just go back over while I'm waiting. And let's make sure we got all the constructs marked and all the suffixes. Verse 11. That's a phone. We'll dive. Well, so here's something we can mark. Because we kind of reviewed that kind of quickly. I didn't color all the suffixes in there. Ham. Oh! Oops. We switched over to Isaiah. There we are. No. I am lost. Not sure what happened there. Baruch Hashem. Thank you for that, Harrison. That's very kind. Very nice, very nice. Hem, here we go. So you have our hem ending. That one's really popular tonight. Hem, hem, hem. If you don't learn anything else, learn hem. And then we have a construct here. Well, I can't believe I don't think I, there we go. I put the one color stuck for some reason. The valves of the posts or the pillars, the chashukehem, and their fasteners. Now I think we have it all nicely annotated. Yeah, since we started really doing this color thing, I feel a lot better about leaving you guys with some kind of decent notes, like you really have something that you can look at. Like this might be a good screenshot to take and you can kind of go over and make sure you're understanding everything. We have the nice annotations. I've been thinking about making a Torah like this that's kind of all annotated, for the Hebrew readers. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's a nice idea to make some tests. Brenda's saying I could post the word and leave some silence before answering to see if the person can get it. I kind of do that on the reading class here on the language snippets. When I'm teaching how to read, I do that. I start putting up all these little words and like I'll put the word up and I wait and then say it. That's a good idea for the vocabulary. That might be nice. Brenda said I think that you should do a quiz for the word of the day once a month or once every couple of weeks for previous words. Yeah, that's a nice idea. Yeah. The trick is trying to keep it under 60 seconds so it counts as a short. Or then maybe it doesn't have to be short. Maybe a few minutes would be okay, even. Okay, well, we're at 41 minutes, so I think I'm just going to let you guys go then. We actually had a live class, and I still fumbled a little bit, but, we're getting there. But we had good sound, Baruch Hashem, and nice colors. And I was really happy to have you guys all here. I'm glad you all made it. Missing a few peeps, but that's fine. God sees. Just kidding. Riveth agrees that would be a useful resource. Okay. Yeah, for color and grammar, colorize things. Yeah, I was thinking like, okay, maybe I won't describe it too much. you know? Yeah, let me. I've got some ideas on how to do this, so maybe I could crank something out, or maybe one book at a time or something. Ooh, what if we? I'm not promising. What if I cranked out the book and then that's the next book we work through? Oh, but then there's no surprises. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I'll see you tomorrow for our prophets study. We're still in First Kings. Okay? Thanks so much for that, Brenda. I appreciate that. Thanks to all of you for being here, and thanks always for the support that you give. All of you, any of you who do, and if you don't give support, please at least pray for us. One-time gifts are pretty easily done here at paypal.me/Hebrew Literacy, and monthly payments are easier, but it can be done on PayPal also over at patreon.com/Hebrew Literacy. You can also join us over there for free, and there's still some stuff that comes out for free, and at least if something ever happens here that we get fully shut down, chas v'shalom, then I can see you guys there. Very welcome, Ani. Thanks for coming, Achati. Shalom, shalom. Yes, no technical difficulties. Bli ayin hara.